The beauty of technology and innovation can never be understated. NASA and Nokia are planning to place a 4G network on the moon. The moon is our only natural satellite. If you are unable to get a cell phone signal when you are walking around in your neighborhood, it should be noted that, of course, it makes you upset. So can you imagine that NASA and Nokia are planning to place a 4G network on the moon? Wow, the astronauts will be able to make calls to each other, or will it just be that they will be able to send back calls to the Earth? In order to ensure that NASA achieves its 2028 goal to construct a lunar base which will eventually sustain a human presence on the moon, NASA has chosen to award $370 million to at least 12 companies in an effort to encourage them to deploy technology on the lunar surface. These innovations include remote power generation, cryogenic freezing, robotics, safer landing measures, and to top it all, 4G networks. 4G technology will allow astronauts to use Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and any other social media platform that they would choose to, whilst they are traveling in their lunar rovers and even trying to play golf on the moon. It will be spectacular. It will be simply amazing to see astronauts sending tweets from space. According to NASA, 4G technology could provide more reliable, longer distance communication than the current radio standards that are in place on the moon. Similarly to on Earth, the 4G network will eventually be upgraded to 5G. According to NASA, Nokia's Bell Labs was granted $14.1 million to deploy this project. Bell Labs, just formerly operated by AT&T, will partner with spaceflight engineering company Intuitive Machines to build out the 4G LTE network on the moon. According to the experts, 4G LTE will probably work better on the moon than it does on Earth, because it will not have any trees, buildings, or TV signals to interfere with this 4G signal. The moon's cellular network will also be specially designed to withstand the specificities of the lunar surface, which includes extreme temperatures, radiation, and the space's vacuum. It will also stay operational during lunar landings and launches, even though rockets significantly vibrate the moon's surface. According to Bell Labs, astronauts will use its wireless network for data transmission, controlling of lunar rovers, real-time navigation over lunar geography, which will be similarly designed to that of Google Maps for the moon, and streaming of high-definition video. This could also give us an opportunity to take a better shot of astronauts bouncing around on the lunar surface. 4G LTE network on Earth is supported by giant cell towers with enormous power generators and radios. However, Bell Labs has helped to create small cell technology that is more limited in range but uses far less power than traditional cell towers and is significantly easier to pack into a rocket ship. This small cellular technology is currently being deployed for 5G networks across the world. 4G LTE, or fourth generation long-term evolution, is much slower than the real 4G, but it is significantly faster than 3G technology, which originally had data rates measured in kilobits per second rather than megabits per second. 4G LTE is considered to be a major improvement over 3G speeds. The completion of this 4G LTE network on the moon is expected to come to a conclusion in late 2022. It will facilitate voice communication and data transmission. The mobile network would also power navigation, stream biometric data so that controllers can keep an eye on each astronaut's health and fitness, and also direct remote control robots and sensors on the lunar surface. This 4G LTE network project is a part of NASA's Artemis program, which has the goal of establishing a sustainable lunar base on the moon by 2028. It is also NASA's expectations that this lunar base will facilitate humans living on the moon for a long period of time. Nokia is well known for creating some well-loved cell phones and also the beloved Snake game that many persons used to play in the earlier years of cell phone deployment. However, it should be noted that Nokia is also very good with back-end communications equipment. They manufacture cell towers and even satellites. They use off-the-shelf commercially available technology such as lightweight 4G base stations. Nokia promises that the lunar network will be ultra-compact, low-power, space-hardened, and it will use end-to-end LTE technology. It will also be eventually upgraded to 5G technology as time progresses. This is extremely exciting technology news for moonwalkers, and astronauts, of course, will be simply fascinated by this technology, which will be accessible to them, whether they are on the Earth or on the moon. With experts stating that 4G LTE technology may work better on the moon than it does on the Earth. There is, however, no good news for persons who constantly lose signals on the Earth. But for those who are planning to go to the moon, it seems they will have access to unlimited signals from their 4G LTE network. The plan is for Nokia and NASA to use 4G LTE technology to revolutionize the lunar surface communications and deliver reliable high data rates while containing power, size, and cost. Of course, communications will be a critical component for NASA's Artemis program, and Nokia will be looking to ensure that NASA's communications equipment and delivery will be perfected with the 4G LTE technology network that will be constructed on the base as well. For by 2022, Nokia will be credited for deploying the first 4G LTE communication system in space and would have helped to pave the way towards sustainable human presence on the lunar surface. Take a moment and imagine your friend sending you a selfie from the moon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about 4G LTE technology being available on the moon. And what do you think about NASA's Artemis program, where their plan is to ensure that they're able to sustain human life on the moon for a long period of time?